Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Felix from the YouTube channel felixba94, and in this video I would like to introduce you to the iPad Air case called Hamburg by KAVAJ. I hope you enjoy the video. The KAVAJ iPad Air case Hamburg is available in two colors, black and cognac brown. Both models will be wrapped up very minimally in a simple black paper. After you are done unwrapping your case, you have to remove the foam insert to make room for the iPad Air. The actual insertion of the device itself is very easy. Just take out the leather flap on the left-hand side of the case, slide it in the iPad carefully, and stick the flap back in underneath the tablet. You should make sure that both parts of the Velcro are put together properly. It is also important that you press the device into the case all the way so the cover can be closed properly. A beautiful feature in the Hamburg case is that all ports, buttons, and switches are fully functional and operate properly. On the bottom of the case, there are cut-out spaces for the charging port and two speakers, the audio port, as well as for the two microphones. The lock switch as well as the camera are also fully accessible via cutaways. The volume control and power button are covered for extra protection. However, they are still 100% fully functional. Their performance in no way suffers from their being covered. Let's talk about the design. In my opinion, one of the #1 highlights of the Hamburg case is that it just looks incredibly classy. The basic structure is very similar to that of the Berlin model by KAVAJ, and therefore initially does not seem particularly special. A normal leather case with a top flap that protects the display. However, there is a lot more to the Hamburg case than you may see at first glance. One thing is on the back, a folding mechanism, the purpose of which I will explain to you later. There are a few other small things which are implemented very well, while not noticeable though at first glance, but they make very handy additions for everyday life. For example, the new magnetic closing mechanism, so you can not only easily open the top flap, but it also remains closed when it should. Of course, it also has the support for Apple's Smart Wake feature, allowing the display to turn off automatically when you close the case, and when you open it, it also turns on. I especially like that the case, with having great features, still fully embraces the simplicity Apple products are so well known for. On the whole case, you will not find a single unnecessary seam or a seam that is just there for decoration. On the front, at the bottom right-hand corner, is the KAVAJ logo, but that is it. And that's really a good thing, because another great thing about the case is the gorgeous leather it is made out of, and the logo does not detract from its gorgeous appearance in any way. All cases and products from KAVAJ are made from genuine high-grade leather, and all are sewn by hand, including the Hamburg case. Thus, the cases not only get a thoroughly refined, quality look, but also they smell great. However, another effect of the leather is also a certain, shall we say, wayward factor. If the case is new, it may so happen, for example, that the power button will not function properly. But this is not a problem, because as soon as you insert your finger to the appropriate location, give it a little soft press, and everything works fine. Another example, the top flap may not close properly, but this is also not a problem, because if you push the iPad snugly all the way into the case, everything is as it should be. In regards to the quality of production, there is absolutely nothing to complain about in any way. All seams are executed extremely clean, well sealed, with no threads or stitches sticking out or falling apart. I had mentioned earlier that you cannot find on the case a single seam which is merely there for decoration, but then what is this seam on the front here? What is the flap on the back? What are these three leather strips? Well, surprise. The Hamburg iPad Air case is not just a case, but it is also a stand. All you have to do is take the front cover and insert it into one of the three leather strips, and presto, you have a stable stand. At this point, however, the somewhat idiosyncratic nature of the leather is shown because it sometimes may be that your iPad falls immediately when you stand it up. Again, please don't worry. There's a simple solution. Take the cover out and just run your finger along the bottom seam. Then reinsert it back into the flaps, and just like that, it is now stable again. Well, there's also one more thing to share. The Hamburg case is not just a one-position stand. In contrast to the other iPad cases by KAVAJ, the Hamburg case offers 3 other mounting angles or positions. One need only open the flap and select their position. Just leave the side edge of your iPad on one of the 3 strips of leather and presto. Depending on which one is your favorite, you can easily adjust the angle. This is perfect for setting up your tablet exactly according to your own personal preference. But apart from design, production quality, built-in stand, etc., the main reason someone buys a case is for protection. Bearing this in mind, you will not be disappointed. The entire inside of the case is equipped with a flannel interior, and since the flannel is such a soft material, scratches can be completely and easily avoided. Even in being hit or falling, your device is still protected, because in the closed state, the case securely holds your iPad and protects it from all sides. While this does not mean at all that you can throw your iPad around heavily or without care, but minor impacts should be no problem. I have also noticed that the top cover flap of the case also contains extra padding, which of course contributes to the overall protection of the display screen. So, for whom is this case suited? Who is it best for? It is the perfect middle ground. It is kept simple like the Berlin case, but has some significant better functions and add-ons through the leather and the workmanship, which are incredible and, simply put, perfect for those who want great protection for their iPad but yet do not want to sacrifice style. You may ask yourself, where can I buy the Hamburg iPad Air case from? You can buy it on their website, www.kavaj.com. You can also find more info, tips, and tricks there in the KAVAJ blog of the KAVAJ Frequently Asked Questions section. That's it for now, but if you like the style of this video and would like to view more, please feel free to check out my YouTube channel, felixba94. I would like to thank you again very much for watching. Have a great day. Ciao.